Okay, we're back. So now we're going to take a ride along Lake Ontario. Most of it you can't see the lake, but some of it you can. And I'm going to take a ride out to Olcott. Olcott, New York. Olcott. It's a nice park there. I have a feeling that the way I've mounted this camera, which is kind of on a it's a tripod stick, selfie stick. It extends quite a lot. But at its shortest, it's a little over a foot long, and the jiggle at the top of that, and the jiggle that I'm seeing on my phone, could mean this footage might not be so great. It could be very jiggly, even with the rock steady on the camera, stabilization. So I haven't yet put a mount on my helmet or on the bike. I have to find a very smooth surface. The place I wanted to have a mount for the camera on the bike is on the top side of the mirrors, either mirrors, left or right. But the plastic there feels to be very faintly, finely porous. So it's not shiny smooth, and that's not recommended for those 3M stick-on mounts. I'm not sure how I'm going to mount it on the bike if I want to do it that way. May end up just doing a side mount on the helmet. Very common that I see online. Since I have a modular helmet, I don't want to really do it on the chin. But I could, but I've got a vent right on the front. I'm not sure there's room to have a place to put them out. I got a lot to learn on how I want to do this and how I want to start making memories and the best way for recording those memories for me. We shall see and we shall learn. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Yeah, if that footage looks anything like I'm seeing in my phone, it's going to be horribly shaky. I don't know if the stabilization can fix what I'm seeing. But it's a lot sunnier here than it was a few miles up the road in Lewiston. Over the lake, it's mostly blue to the left. And even to my right, it's really clearing up. So those clouds must have headed south. There's some ahead, but they're not very thick and they're not very dark. It's late afternoon, and really nice afternoon for a ride. Yes, I took the day off of work. The primary intention for taking the day off was to get some much needed housekeeping done, which I did very little of. So I will have to get some done when I get home, especially the kitchen. It's been a few days since I've put a load of dishes in the dishwasher. So my counter's getting a little bit crowded. This is another one of my favorite local rides. I like riding out along here. Going out to Olcott. It's called Olcott Beach, but there's really no beach there. Maybe there was once upon a time. There's a harbor with a number of boats that are moored in there. And it's a really nice park. It's a cute, tiny little village, if you want to call it that. I'm not even sure it's big enough to be a village, but there's a few summer homes there. A couple of nice restaurants, eateries, and in the summertime, I do see a lot of bikes parked in there. Popular place for bikers to stop at. But again, I'm not doing this this may never get posted anywhere, and if I do, it might be for myself, family, maybe friends, I don't know. I have no set plan as to whether I will use YouTube to post my stuff publicly, especially while I'm learning. But maybe I should. If I do, put the crap on there to show, hey, when you start, it's crap. And you learn to get better. You've got nowhere to go but up if you start at the bottom. And other than just watching a bunch of different videos and asking a few people some questions, I've never really seriously tried to learn anything. But I bought this equipment over the last month and a half, and I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, mostly just to get a basic understanding of what I need to do to record, to get some footage. And I gotta be honest, I'm really nervous about video editing. It just sounds like it's a lot of work. Which is fine, I live alone, I'm widowed. I lost my angel about 8 years ago. And I still work. I have another possibly 2 years to go. I can go anytime, but there's some targets I've set before I retire, financial targets. I'm getting close. And once I hit those, then I'll be enjoying some retirement. Traveling on this Spider, and I do have a mini-mate camper that I tow with it. I'm learning how to use it. Towing it is easy, but learning to pack efficiently. I need to get more efficient in setting up and take down or tear down. I mean, it is fairly easy. It is fairly fast. But if I start traveling, or not if, but when I start traveling, if there's trips where it's going to take me several days to get there, it's going to be a quick setup, camp overnight, and a quick tear down in the morning to get on the road. And then, of course, I have additional accessories for it. Where I'm going to stay a few days, I have an attic room and an external awning, tarp awning. And I've already learned that I can haul pretty much everything I need. And I have probably 95% of everything I'm going to need when I do that. I do have a pretty nice power station. I didn't get the most expensive one out there because when you're towing a camper with a motorcycle, you got to watch your weight. The one I got it's an EC Flow River Pro. So it's a nice one. It charges really fast. If I'm plugged into AC power, it charges in about an hour, a little over an hour. It charges up to 80% in, less than a half an hour. It's very fast. It charges at over 600. It's bringing in over 600 watts into the unit. Not many of the portable ones do that. I've got a deal on a 120 watt fold-up portable solar panel. It's a 4-panel. what I've learned from it is that can be a little bit of a pain in a campground because trying to get all 4 panels directly in direct sunlight is a bit of a challenge, and you got to move it, keep an eye on it, and when I've had it working well, I'm getting close to 100 watts being charged into the power station, so I'm happy with that. But I also learned, you know, if you're in a campground that does have shower facilities, you know, I can spend about 20 minutes going in there, cleaning up, having a shower, shave, brush my teeth, and there's a plug in there, and I could get 50% charge in that 20 minutes. It's about the size of a small car battery, so I love it. Then I got a 5-pound propane tank for the sun of the camper, and a buddy heater, 2-burner Coleman classic camp stove, Stanley French press coffee maker, just a camping type one. I just love my coffee. So as long as I got my camper, my coffee, and my spider, everything else is just a bonus. Well, I guess I need some sleeping gear too, which I have. But I love that camper, man. I love camping. Oh, I'm sure this video is going to be horrible. Horrible, horrible. It is absolutely horrible on my phone. Might even get seasick watching it on the phone. Not horrible clarity or color, horrible shakiness. That's interesting. On my phone, I've got a pop-up warning in the DJI app that I have less than 10% battery remaining. Although it wasn't fully charged, it was in the 90+% when I started. And so, and I guess between having it running while I was getting ready to go and left it turned on while I took a break at Fort Niagara, I've gotten probably close to an hour worth of runtime on it. But I thought at 2.7K, it wouldn't quite use as much battery, but that may or may not have much of an effect the battery usage inside the camera itself. So when I get, hopefully I have enough battery to get to Olcott. It's just a few more minutes up the road, and that'll be it for the day. Well, I ran out of battery juice just before I got to Olcott, but I'm here now, put a fresh battery in. And I'm at the park that I like to come ride to. It's on Lake Ontario. There's really nobody here. Well, a few people driving through here and there, a couple people parked. Just go take a quick peek at the lake. Try something here. Trying to reverse the screen from front to back, or back to front. Maybe it only works when it's not recording. There we go. Yeah, that screen on the front does help if you want to do a little selfie. All right, so there's a few summer homes here. Not too many. Maybe a dozen. There's not very many. And of course, we are looking at one of the Great Lakes of North America, Lake Ontario. There's the town, the little town of Olcott. It's getting very late in the afternoon. The sun will be going down shortly. Still pretty hazy on the other side of the lake. So I guess it's time to get home and get a little housekeeping done and check out how these first couple of inaugural videos turned out. I took a quick peek after I got here, while I was changing batteries, and it looks like the Rocksteady works really good. Way better than I expected from what I saw on my phone as I was riding, because it was horrible. Anyway, that's it for now. I have no idea what I'm going to do next with it, but we will find out. We'll learn somehow. Take care.